everyone, it is Dani'i and welcome to this another update video on the tropics. So we're going to be covering the latest on our Invest 92L. Now given a much higher chance to develop, so the chance is increasing for this thing here to develop into Tropical Storm Claudette, which is the next name to be used. And over in the Eastern Pacific, we do have a disturbance just off Mexico that is expected to develop, and it could become a named storm acquiring the name Dolores. And so before I go into details, okay guys, and so first let us kickstart things with our disturbance over in the EPAC. And so we're seeing here that we have that red arrow pointing to that shaded area, and so that is signifying that when the system moves in the vicinity of that shaded region, then conditions are going to be supportive for it to develop into a tropical cyclone. And as I said, if it does acquire tropical storm status, it will be Dolores, and so that is the next name to be used for the Eastern Pacific hurricane season. And so this might induce some inclement weather activity along the western coastline, the southwestern coastline of Mexico. And so guys, if you're there, please take necessary precautions and stay safe. And so over in the Gulf of Mexico, not too far from that disturbance, here we have our Invest 92L given a 90% chance to develop during the next 5 days and a high 80% chance during the next 48 hours. And it is likely that by tomorrow on Thursday, this thing might achieve depression status. So guys, parts of Central America, those areas are experiencing some very heavy rainfall at this time, guys. But as time goes by, when the system starts that general northward motion tomorrow, we are expecting that it is going to be getting a lot better in terms of organization. And so let's go on to the satellite imagery of it. And so we are seeing here that there is an area of deep convection just over the Yucatan, and a lot of moisture is inducing a lot of inclement weather conditions across sections of Mexico and Central America, and even the northwestern Caribbean, and even going all the way up to South Florida as well. So you might be experiencing some shower and thunderstorm activity, guys. And so as I said, as this thing here goes more north, it is going to be encountering those warm ocean waters, and it is going to be in a favorable environment to help it to develop, guys. And so we're expecting that it might achieve tropical storm status. And so the longer it is over these warm ocean waters in a favorable environment, the more this thing is going to be intensifying. So let's just hope that this thing here doesn't surprise us and rapidly intensify maybe into a hurricane or so. But generally that doesn't happen in the month of June. But based on how things are going now, we cannot underestimate the potential for this to surprise us, guys. And so guys, again, you can expect some areas such as in Louisiana where this thing might make landfall. If it does achieve tropical cyclone status, some areas there might experience about up to 12 inches of rainfall, and that is a lot. And so guys, if you're along the Gulf Coast, please take necessary precautions and stay safe. I cannot stress this enough. And so in terms of the wind shear, we are seeing here that the southern Gulf, it is getting quite favorable. So that favorable environment is just being there, and so this is really going to be helping our Invest to get organized and eventually develop into our next tropical cyclone. And then Air Force is going to be investigating this system tomorrow if necessary, as stated by the National Hurricane Center. So we'll be getting all that data tomorrow, guys. And so guys, that is it for this update. And if you found it to be quite informative, please give a thumbs up, and you can also share your thoughts in the comments or ask a question. I'll try to respond as best and as soon as I can. And just remember to always be wise, and of course I'll keep giving the necessary updates as time goes by.